As they come down to the line, 18 to go. Joey Logano up ahead. Could be a problem for Byron.
We talked about the fact that Ross Chastain has averaged finishing in the last 6 races 17 positions better than he started. Right now he's running 38 positions better, and it's not over yet.
Up in front of the leader right now, you've got Joey Logano sitting right there, as well as the 34 car, and he's going to have to work his way around. Chastain is there. He's only 5 car lengths back.
Ty Gibbs is getting in this fight a little bit. He just came on to pit for fresher tires, but now Ross Chastain 4 car lengths off the back bumper of Byron.
And William Byron cannot afford to waste any time getting around these 2 cars side by side in front of him. It is Gilliland along with Joey Logano doing battle with each other, trying to stay on the lead lap.
And that is a roadblock, and it is one that William Byron is getting ready to drive head on into. Chastain is there. William Byron has got to make some really quick decisions.
Joey Logano up ahead, goes around a lap car. Now here is Byron across the stripe. Ross Chastain is there. He's on the back bumper of Byron in 1.
Literally on his back bumper. Here goes Byron. He'll try to dive underneath Gilliland and separate himself by that 1 car from Ross Chastain. For the moment, he gets a reprieve.
Gilliland gets out of the way. Chastain gets below him. Now he'll set his sights on the leader. He's only 1 car length separated. William Byron up at the top of the racetrack. Chastain bearing down.
All right, they come across the start-finish line. Right now, Ross Chastain swings to the outside of William Byron. Now he ducks low as they head to 1.
Ross Chastain has not shown race winning speed. He's been in the top 5 on and off all night long, once working his way up there. At the moment, he appears to have a much better race car than Byron.
Ross Chastain can't wait around here either. He's going to have to make some moves fast if he wants the lead. He's 1 car length back. They're both up next to the wall. Chastain pulls his car down low now, off 4.
Chastain looks inside. Byron will fight him off across the stripe. Only 14 to go. They're back in 1.
Well, William Byron all night long has used that arrow situation to keep guys at bay. He'll move down a lane now to block Ross Chastain. He'll watch for where Ross is going to go and try to stay right in his track, in his line.
In front of the leader is Joey Logano, but he's about 20 to 25 car lengths in front. I don't know if that's going to have a major effect or not on the leader. Chastain, once again, 2 car lengths off the lead.
William Byron won the Crown Jewel Daytona 500. He's now trying to win another Crown Jewel in the Coca-Cola 600, but Ross Chastain wants to put that to an end.
Once again, they hit into turn number 1, about 15 car lengths behind Joey Logano, who so far has been able to maintain that gap. Chastain being patient at the moment. I think, Pat, he's just waiting for another opportunity.
Yeah, right now he's got to think, and he's got to wait till he thinks he's got a sure shot. He can't burn his stuff up at this point. 5 car lengths separate first and second off 4.
Byron has picked up the pace. They've begun to close in on Joey Logano, the last car on the lead lap. Across the line, 12 to go.
Well, William Byron has been the best car all night long. Right now, he's going to have to prove it is at the end of this thing. Like we said, the 500-mile winner, not always the 600-mile winner. This thing ain't over.
Chastain once again staring at the bumper of the leader. William Byron into turn 3. Both cars up high, and they are catching Joey Logano, which is the next car in front of them to get around as they work on 4.
Denny Hamlin pitted to top off with fuel. They also took tires as well. Meanwhile, Ross Chastain continues to chase William Byron.
Gotta wonder, could Ross have used up his stuff getting to this point? Chase Briscoe is still in the 3rd position, but he's nearly a half lap behind this fight for the race lead.
Chastain thinking and waiting and thinking and waiting and trying to figure out when to get this done if he thinks he can get it done. Here's the leader once again, William Byron up next to the wall. Chastain again, 5 car lengths back.
390 laps complete, only 10 to go. Can Byron hold on? He's across the stripe, heading back to 1.
10 laps, 15 miles to go. 585 miles in the books, and we've got a fight for the race win here tonight. Off of turn number 2, William Byron maintaining a 2.5 car length advantage over Ross Chastain.
Chastain is a smart driver. He has watched and run a lot of these races, and he knows when the trigger. Right now, he's got his hand on it, and the safety's off. They're working their way all four, and he's trying to figure it out.
9 to go this time by. Will Joey Logano be a factor in this one? Ross Chastain, 2 car lengths off the back bumper of Byron.
It would appear that 2 Chevrolets are going to determine the race winner unless they happen to get together. But that could happen. Off of turn number 2, Byron now within about half dozen car lengths of Joey Logano on the tail end of the lead lap.
Once again, big in the mirror of William Byron is Ross Chastain in that number 1. They work into the corner. They are catching Logano. Some decisions are going to have to be made by Byron here pretty quick.
If Joey Logano was leading this race, he'd want the car in front of him to move out of the way. He's not going to do that, however. 8 to go.
Trackhouse has struggled for most of this 2025 season to find consistent speed. Tonight, Ross Chastain has found something, and something very special. He's still chasing the back bumper of the 24 car.
All right, now the leader is about 5 car lengths behind Joey Logano, who likes the same line that he likes, top side of the racetrack. Logano is going to be right there on this next lap as they go by, and probably about 4 car lengths behind.
7 laps to go. How hard does Joey Logano fight to stay on the lead lap in the closing laps? Chastain chasing Byron into 1.
But Chastain not close enough to really put the heat on Byron and force him into a mistake. The gap is now about 4 car lengths, Pat.
Logano's the first guy to tell you, they pay me to race, and that's exactly what he'll do till the checkered flag comes out here, and that may be a problem for William Byron. Byron gets sideways off the corner here, almost spins that car around. Chastain closes in.
Coming hard to his inside, Denny Hamlin, who just pitted, took on tires and fuel. He's -1, trying to get back on the lead lap.
Hopefully, Denny Hamlin won't prove a factor. Here comes Chastain. He drops to the bottom of the racetrack, bypasses Byron. Byron up to the top. Chastain squeezes up in front of him.
New leader, Chastain grabs that lead, but for how long now? Byron only separated by 2 car lengths now. William Byron got squirrely over here in this last corner, and that's what cost him the lead.
From the back to the front, 5 laps to go. Ross Chastain is taking the lead in the Coca-Cola 600 as they now come back into turn number 1 with 5 to go.
After getting fresh tires and fuel, Denny Hamlin just drove right away. So has Logano. Chastain now with the advantage. 2.5 car lengths over Byron off turn 2.
Well, now the roles are reversed, and that is that Chastain may have to deal with cars in front of him. William Byron is certainly hoping so as he closes in on the leader. Call it 4 car lengths midway through 3 and 4.
Both Chastain and Byron up against the safer barrier as they exit turn 4. Across the line, only 4 laps to go.
Just don't make a mistake. The admonition to both of these drivers. It's not over yet. Ross Chastain from dead last to the top of the heap off of turn number 2, trying to hang on for 4 more laps.
Chastain's going to catch some traffic, I do believe, as they get down into turns 3 and 4. Once again, Logano about 10 car lengths. He's a lap down, he's trying to stay on the lead lap, I should say, off of turn 4.
3 laps to go. Ross Chastain continues to lead. William Byron now stretches it out to 5 car lengths as they head back to 1.
My 29th Coca-Cola 600, and I think the best one I've seen all night long. The competition has been fierce. Still a few miles to go. Chastain trying to hang on.
William Byron now is the guy who's thinking when he might have to pull the trigger. It's going to have to be quick. Right now, Chastain's got the lead, but here comes Byron. He's going to look to the bottom of the racetrack. William Byron's going to mount a charge off of turn 4.
Byron makes up a lot of ground as they exit turn number 4. 2 car lengths. The difference with only 2 laps to go.
Here they get it go one more time into turn number 1 for the 398th time. Ross Chastain against the outside wall. So is William Byron off the corner. 2 car lengths between them.
William Byron is coming back. It might not be over for him yet. He drives that thing as hard as he can into turn 3. He's got to look at the bottom of Chastain. Chastain's going to fend him off 4.
Ross Chastain told us yesterday it's watermelon season. He's showing it now here in the Coca-Cola 600. At the white flag, Ross Chastain leads.
The man has not been able to bust one of those green things for quite a while. Can he get it done one more time off of turn number 2?
William Byron has got one last chance to pass Ross Chastain. He's going to have to drive it into turn 3 harder than he has all night long. He goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Chastain's up on the top side. It's a battle for the win off 4.
Chastain wiggles a bit at the exit of the corner, but he is going to win the Coca-Cola 600. He sets a record. He starts last, but he finishes first, and he claims his first crown jewel on the NASCAR Cup Series.
Ross Chastain, the 8th different winner of 2025, and what a way to do it in style. A backup car. Here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, he beats William Byron, who won the first 3 stages of this race. Chase Briscoe will come home 3rd. A.J. Allmendinger 4th. Brad Keselowski finishes 5th. Chase Elliott 6th. 7th was Michael McDowell. Christopher Bell 8th. Ryan Preece finishes 9th. Noah Gragson rounded out the top 10. From fueling your favorite NASCAR teams to filling up at the pump, Sunoco is trusted to help vehicles perform at their peak. Sunoco, performance is what we do. Ross Chastain going to make his way back around. No one is leaving Charlotte Motor Speedway right now. They want to see the Watermelon Spas. They're going to celebrate with Ross Chastain, a winner of one of NASCAR's crown jewel events.